Hello everybody and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode Series. Today we are at Richmond for the Federated Auto Parts 400 and we come across the line today to be starting P20. So we're coming off our 7th win of the season, our 8th career win, and we go and qualify in P20 for today's race. Kevin Harvick is on the pole for Richmond, the second race of the round of 16. Of course, earlier this season, we saw Eric Jones take a surprise win, beating out Timmy Hill and Daniel Suarez in what was a very interesting race between a few underdogs battling out for the win with the best cars of the day. Will we see something similar today? Well, with your stars of the race, Martin Truex Jr. is looking very good today. AJ Allmendinger crashed during qualifying, and Ty Dillon failed technical inspection, which will be a little bit of playoff implications there. Of course, the 8 car is in the playoffs and is currently below the cut line and needs a good run today. But without further ado, we are ready to go racing. Green flag is out here at Richmond as we begin stage 1 here in Virginia. Now looking all ready to go 3 wide to the inside of Keselowski, who we just managed to eke out at Darlington, stealing the win from him and getting our 7th career season victory. Oh my god, that was a mouthful. Anyway, we go to the inside of Cole Custer, our teammate here, looking to make as many positions as we can early on in this stage as we get past the 41 car here. Now trying to track down Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, all ahead of us here. As you can see, we have a massive pack here, and we can get around all these guys here. Of course, we take Blaney, Briscoe 3 wide, that we get past them two, and now to the inside looking at Bubba Wallace and Briscoe here, still fighting on the outside, and we're going to get past both of them now as we move up into P11. Then a couple laps later, we found ourselves past Hamlin and Cindric, and now to the inside of Kevin Harvick and Austin Dillon. We almost made contact, getting very loose off the corner, trying to stay off the 4 car, but we do eventually get past him up into P8, so a very, very good start now as we look to track down Austin Dillon and Matt DiBenedetto up ahead of us as Chase Elliott finds himself out in front here at Richmond. Such a terrible season he's had so far, winless, missed the playoffs, and now he's out in front trying to rectify such a poor season as we get past Matt DiBenedetto here, moving up the racetrack here, a little bit of a slider as we get past him now, and now moving into P7 as now with only 1 lap to go in stage 1, we look to the inside of Austin Dillon here, and it looks like we are going to get P6 from him. So a very, very successful stage for us, going from P19 to P6, as Chase Elliott has led every lap since he took the lead, and now Chase Elliott is going to come across the line to win stage 1. We find ourselves in P6, so a very, very good start for today's race. Well, boys, the car feels really good. I don't think we need any adjustments now that we get a little bit of track position. Let's see what we can do with it. And as you hear there from AJ Smith on the radio, very confident with how the car is handling so far, and the pit crew delivers as well as we go up a position here on Christopher Bell. So we start from P5 on the bottom lane here, which is what we wanted, as now we begin stage 2 and already diving to the inside of Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. trying to get ahead of them both as we go into turn 1 and 2, and just as you see it right here, we clear Kyle Busch. We still have Martin Truex Jr. fighting to our outside, but as you can see, going into turn 3 and 4, we get a nice run through the middle of the corner, and we go clear up into 3rd place as Chase Elliott finds himself out in front of Joey Logano, and them two are trying to battle it out as we find ourselves up into 3rd place. So a very, very good start to the second stage already as we look to track down the leaders ahead of us, as we'll see if we can use our speed and our momentum boost that we still have to have the fastest car today. But as you can see, we skip here to lap 15. We lost the place to Ryan Blaney. We couldn't catch them back, and as you can see, we lost a lot of time to the 22, 9, and the 12 car. Of course, Joey Logano, as you can see, is out in front. We lose a position here to Martin Truex Jr. as he pressures us out of 4th place, but we're going to try and get that back here because he goes to the outside lane. We mess up this corner, but now we have a battle on here for 4th place to end the stage here as we go to the final lap of stage 2 here. Can we get 4th place back from MTJ? Well, I do want it, if I do say so myself, so we're going to battle him hard for it as Joey Logano goes through turn 3 and 4. We go into turn 3 and 4, looking to make a little bit of a bump and run. We get into the back of him, And I don't know what happened with the NASCAR AI. He just he just drove straight into the wall. I don't know what happened, but I mean, I guess it was a successful bump and run. But Joey Logano wins the stage. Alex Bowman wraps up the stage 2 points, and that'll put ourselves P4 here as we come into pit road here. And as you can see on your screen and in the top left, we lost a couple positions on pit road this time. That was purely because we had to fix some damage from me hitting the outside wall earlier. So that is just usual stuff I do anyway. But we are now green flag racing for perhaps the final time here at Richmond. And of course, we are trying to now move from that outside lane to the inside lane. We actually do a good job to get through turn 1 and 2 quite well there. And now we look to go to the inside lane here. We see a little hole, but Eric Jones in that 43 car, he fills it up quite quickly there. And as you can see, he's now looking to try and head to the front and double down on his Richmond victories this season. Of course, he's won one race so far this season. He won Richmond earlier this season, and that's what got him into the playoffs. He's looking now to advance into the round of 12 with perhaps a win or a very good run today here at Richmond, as well as now we fall back to P7, but we finally have the inside line, and now we look to catch up to Kyle Busch here as we go through turn 1 and 2, a very nice corner for us there as we catch the 18 car, looking to the inside here, trying to complete the pass going into turn 3 and 4, but we just kind of mess up the braking point here. He's going to fight back to our outside line as we have a nice little battle here with Kyle Busch in that 18 car as Chase Elliott finds himself out in front. We are going to maybe get clear of the 18 car. Yeah, we do. But now here comes Timmy Hill to our inside lane here. I didn't really want to lose the inside lane, so I'll go and push him and force him. And he made contact with us in the back, but I think what it was Justin Allgaier in the 88 got into the back of him when he checked up when we cut in front of him. I think that's what happened. Anyway, we kept P5. We got around Blaney for it, and now we are just kind of chilling in our own areas. We got Briscoe up ahead of us. Chase Elliott out in front, still looking to cruise to the victory right now. He's got a good gap on Logano, Jones, Briscoe, myself. And now he is going to take 10 laps to go here. But the caution comes out. Something has gone wrong. And I can tell you who it happened to. It is going to be playoff implications. Ty Dillon had problems, and he is now out of the race. So he's going to go into Bristol in a must-win scenario as we're going to restart this race with only 7 laps to go here. And those 7 laps are going to go very quickly as we're going to straight away go to make some moves to the inside here. Looking for win number 8 on the season. We get past Jones and Briscoe without any issue at all. Now we found ourselves behind Joey Logano here, trying to battle him for P number 2 here as Chase Elliott has already gotten a nice little gap ahead of us. Joey Logano has been consistent all year, and he has yet to have a win to show for it. Of course, he made the playoffs by pointing himself in. He and Bowman were 2 of the only drivers that pointed their way in, and Logano's trying to get a win. He dominated stage 2, but he's going to lose P2 to us now as Timmy Hill's going to look to his inside as well. He's made a nice rebound. It seems like that 21 car is fast. Remember, he should have won this race. He was dominating it. He gifted it to Eric Jones earlier on. So he is looking for redemption today. Of course, he's not in the playoffs, but he's trying to win. Chase Elliott, of course, not in the playoffs as well, but he's trying to rectify a poor season. And, of course, ourselves now in P2, pressuring the 9 car, trying to pry away the lead from him and get our 8th win of the season. Of course, giving us more playoff points to work with going into the next round. We are already advanced with the win from Darlington, but we are trying to get just a little bit more of an advantage here. And of course, we want to win at Richmond, a track we have historically struggled at. We want to do well. We did well earlier this season. We're doing well again. We're trying to keep this momentum boost as now we go to the inside of Elliott. He's running the high lane. This is what Timmy Hill did to gift away the win. And now Elliott seems like he's going to gift it away to us now as we go into 3 and 4. We go a little bit too hard. It looks like we're going to get clear of the 9 car, but here comes Timmy Hill to our inside. He takes us 3 wide. Timmy Hill goes to the lead now as I look to make a dive bomb on the inside, but it's not going to be quite enough. Timmy Hill covers us off, and now he's out in front while Chase Elliott and I battle for second. We make contact. I get past the 9 car, but now Timmy Hill has a car length and a half ahead of us of a gap. he is going to now take the white flag coming up off the corner. He's looking for his second career win. Of course, he is in that 21 car for the first time this season. And Timmy Hill, he has struggled so far. He could have won Richmond earlier. He didn't. But this time, he is going to go through 3 and 4 for the final time on the final lap. Timmy Hill is going to come across the line to win the Federated Auto Parts 400. We're going to finish P2 as we give away what could have been another victory this season. An absolutely fantastic ending to this race here. As you can see, the rest of your results, Bowman rebounds into the top 5. And then there's the rest of your top 10, James Knight. Just outside the top 10, he had a nice run today. And as you can see, Kevin Harvick, Austin Cindric, poor runs for those two. Cole Custer, P27. These are all playoff drivers who need to not be having those kind of days. And then, of course, Ty Dillon, DNF. So here is your point standings now going into Bristol, the cutoff race. We've got Busch, Keselowski, Logano, who are pretty much safe, as well as Martin Truex Jr. Then you got Harvick, Larson, who seem to be kind of safe. Then you got Hamlin, Bowman, Byron, Briscoe, Suarez, and then the rest below the cut line here. As you can see, Ty Dillon is in a must-win scenario, and I'd like to think Austin Cindric is also in a must-win scenario. But that is going to do it for today's race here at Richmond. Here's your race summary. We get P2, 993K, and 258,000 fans. So a very successful day in the end for us, even though we could have won, we didn't. But that is the least of our concerns, because next episode we go to Bristol to wrap up the round of 16. We'll see if we can win there again. I'll see you all in the next episode. We're